Hi students, this is Prem Chauhan and today we are going to learn about the chapter number 1, sources of food and food habits, and our topic is food habits of animals. In this topic we shall learn herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers, decomposers and parasites. Students, as you know, as like humans, animals also need food for their growth and maintain their other metabolic activities. Okay, different kinds of animals eat different kinds of food. Some of the animals eat some fruits, nuts, leaves, branches, and also flesh of other animals. And some of the animals feed on the dead and decaying matters or dead and decaying body. So on the basis of their food habit, on the basis of food habit of animals, we have categorized them into 6 categories: herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers, decomposers and parasites. Student, let's learn them one by one. The first, herbivores. It is the name itself proving that herbs, that means the animals which feed on the herbs or plants, that means the animals that eat only plants and plant products are called herbivores. Okay, so I am going to give some examples of the herbivore animals like cow, buffalo, goat, deer, elephant, etc. Okay, you can also give more and more examples of the herbivore animals which are found around you, right? So these all animals eat only grass or plants product. Okay, cow, buffalo, goat, deer, elephant, camel, zebra, giraffe. These all animals feed on the plants and are called herbivore animals. Okay. Now just concentrate on the second point, carnivores. Students, the animals which feed on the flesh of other animals, or we can say the animals which eat other animals, are called carnivore animals. These animals hunt another animals, either that animal is herbivore or another animal, another kind of animal. But the carnivores hunt the other animals and then eat them. Okay, so in this way we can give the definition of the carnivores. Animals that eat other animals are called carnivore animals. Okay, or carnivorous animals, we can also say like that. Look at a few examples of the carnivore animals. As you know, lion. Lion always hunt another animals and eat their flesh. So lion is a carnivore animal. Okay, tiger. It is also same like lion. It also hunts the another animals and eat their flesh. Okay, so tiger is also carnivore animal. Apart from these two examples, let us know the another examples like leopard. Leopard also hunt another animals and eat them. Okay, so apart from this, besides these examples, you can also add more examples here as the carnivorous animals. Understood, students? Okay. Now, let's reach on the third point, omnivores. We have studied about the herbivores. The herbivores, animals which eat only plants and plant products. Carnivores, which feed on the another animals or which feed on the which hunt another animal and eat their flesh. Now the third kind of category of animal, which is omnivore. Students, omnivore animals are those animals which eat both. Either they eat plant products or they eat flesh of another animals also, right? So omnivores are the animals that feed on both plants as well as flesh of another animals. Okay. So these animals are called omnivores or omnivorous animals. I am going to give a few examples of the omnivore animals. Look here, dog. You ever have seen the dog? Sometimes it may seen eating the chapati, which is the plant product, right? Chapati is made up of wheat, so wheat is a plant, right? So dog can also eat the chapati. Sometimes you may see a dog to eat the flesh of another animals. Like sometimes dead bodies are found here and there, and these dogs found they are eating them, right? So like dog, this animal is called a omnivore. Okay, cat. Yes, of course, cat. Cat also eat the chapati, bread, etc. Besides this, it also eat the flesh of another animals. It also, it is usual that it hunt the rats most of the times. So in many stories, this is also mentioned that the cat and the rat, right? So cat also is an omnivore animal. Okay. Apart from this, humans. Students, humans are also omnivore. Well, we are humans, so we cannot say that we are animal, but yeah, we are also omnivore. We also, people or humans also eat plant products, fruits, vegetables, etc. Along with that, they also eat some another flesh of another animals like goat, fish, eggs, etc. Okay, so these humans are also fall of the category of omnivore. Okay, students. Now, let's reach on the fourth point: scavengers. The animals that feed on dead and decaying dead bodies or dead and decayed bodies of another animals are called scavengers. Okay, these animals are the not hunters, and they do not hunt to another animals, but they eat the dead and decayed bodies of another animals, right? And therefore they are called scavengers, right? Let's see here. I am going to give few examples of the scavengers. Crow, vulture. Students, crow. Sometimes you have seen crow that suppose you are passing on the road and some crows fly over the road and they pick up the some dead bodies of the frogs which are dead accidentally by any vehicle. Okay, so it also eat that dead bodies. So crow is fall on the category of scavengers, right? Vulture ever eat the dead bodies. Okay, sometimes when lion, tiger, and leopard, etc., carnivore animals leave the left part of their hunting body. I mean, that the animal which they hunt and they eat. Okay, after that they leave it. So vulture come there and eat that later. Okay, so vulture are also fall on the category of scavengers, right? Now, the next is decomposers. Students, decomposers are the microorganisms, okay, which feed also on the dead and decaying matters, but these are the microscopic animals, or we can also see them. Some microorganisms are fall on this category, decomposers. And the finest example is here of the decomposer is fungi. Students, if you will keep the bread and chapati and some edible item in any box, tiffin box or any wooden box for the few days, 5-6 days, and thereafter if you will observe them, you will see there some white thread-like structures, white thread-like structures. Okay, so that is called the fungi. Okay, that is the microorganism which feed on that spoiled food and grow there. So this is called decomposers. That means they break down the dead and decaying matters. Student, I want to tell you here a very important thing: the role of these scavengers and decomposers on our earth for our environment. These kind of animals are also called the cleaner of environment. Cleaners, okay, they clean our environment by eating dead bodies. Okay, these decomposers also decompose or break down the dead bodies and mix up them into the soil. If they not play their role, so students, this whole earth is covered by the dead bodies. So there is a very vital and important role of scavengers and decomposers in our nature. Okay, I think you have understood about the meaning of decomposers, and now reach at the last point: parasites. Such kind of animals feed on the another living organism's body. Okay, parasites feed on the another living body of another organism. Okay, they do not hunt, they do not feed on the dead body, but they feed on the living body of another organism. So when these parasites feed on the another living body, so that living body is called a host or host body. Okay, you will understand better when I will give you your example. Look at here, mosquito. Mosquitoes ever feed on the blood of humans and some animals, right? So we are the living. When they bite us, they suck the blood of our body and feed on that. So mosquito is a parasite. Okay. The another example is leech. If you will visit in a dense and evergreen forest, or sometimes it also found in the body of some domestic animals, leeches. Okay, leeches are worm-like parasites which also suck blood of the animals like buffaloes, cows, and another wild animals, as well as if they also affect our body. Okay, they affect also our body. If they come on our body of any part, they also suck off our blood. So the another example of the parasite is leech. Okay, so in this way we have studied all about the food habits of the animals, and we categorized them into 6 categories. Okay, herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers, decomposers, and parasites. Thank you, students.